Oh, hello there. It's me, Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Oh, now you can't unsee it. And I'm here to talk to you today about nursery rhymes. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. This is the remote for the camera. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall, had a great fall, and no one could put him back together again. A nursery rhyme that really has no practical moral application until recently, where it became the subject of the Grammy Awards. Lady Gaga sat in an egg and then did a song. The reason this is interesting to me is because on the surface, there's a woman who sat in an egg, and that's alright. I mean, you watch it, and she's in an egg, and then she gets out of the egg within like the first 5 seconds of the song, and then she's just a woman singing a song. It's an alright song. She said that coming out of the egg represented her rebirth as an artist. Unless she was trying to make some sort of statement that when you are reborn, you actually are still the same person. I don't know. But I found out all these interesting things about the egg, what she was in, and one of them, which is baffling, is that she was in it for 3 days. If you watch that egg bit again, for us it's just like, yeah, she's in an egg, whatever, she's got some meat in there probably, and then she comes out and it's fine. But for her, that was the result of 3 days of isolation. She was in an egg for 3 days. She was in an egg for 3 days. I can't say, it's just such an odd thing. It's a sentence I didn't ever think I'd say. Why was she in an egg for 3 days? Anyway, she was in an egg for 3 days, and she was asked, how did you go to the loo and have food and stuff? And she went, well, I'm not going to talk about that, I'm a lady. So basically, Lady Gaga pissed her pants for 3 days in an egg for the Grammy Awards. Why? Current affairs now, where the leader of Mubarak is still refusing to... is that not anymore? Yeah, I was planning to make a video called Egypt in 3 minutes, and I was going to use post-it notes to explain the situation in Egypt, and then the day I was going to start filming it, Mubarak stepped down, and so that was all pointless. But basically, the story really interested me, because he announced a speech, and he was like, oh, yeah, probably going to leave after this speech, and the whole world was watching. YouTube had a little thing saying, broadcast live, watch the speech, and everyone was like, yeah, he's going to step down, this is his speech, he's going to step down. Came out stage, and basically went, hey, what? And then just walked off, because everyone thought he was going to step down, and he just said, probably not going to step down, lol, because there are 40 million people in Cairo. I can't remember the exact figures, but it was something like, there's 40 million people in Cairo, and there's only 2 million people protesting, so clearly the other 38 million want me to stay in power, which is brilliant logic. So he walked off, all proud of himself, like, yeah, still in power, and then the next day, just walked out of his gates, and then the security guard went, alright, Mubarak, he went, yeah man, I'm stepping down. And just left, just quietly. Didn't want to make a big deal out of it. Bit of a dick move, I thought. I want to talk more about Lady Gaga being in an egg. Sorry, I'm fascinated. Because Lady Gaga's recorded a new album, and I'm a Lady Gaga fan, right? She recorded this new album, which is called Born This Way, and she's gone on record as saying words, I'm not sure of the exact quote, but she said things to the effect of, this album's fucking good. She got this album done, and she played it to her choreographer, and her choreographer said, yeah, I'm not sure I like it, which is awkward. And so Lady Gaga said, alright, just leave it a couple of weeks, keep listening to it, see what you think, alright? Might grow on you, which is fine. And so after 2 weeks, the choreographer went back to Lady Gaga and said, I think I get it now, I think I get what you're trying to do with it. Is it about a race of people that can't feel hate, and they're going to be born into the world and they can only feel joy? And Lady Gaga went, yep. And this is genuinely true. The choreographer has said in an interview, it took me a couple of weeks to figure out what the album was about, but I now know that it's about a race of people that can't feel hate and only feel joy. And and I've listened to Lady Gaga's song, and it's not about that. So what I think happened is that Lady Gaga gave her CD to someone, it was like, I made this new album, lol, hope you like it, bruv. And then they said, yeah, actually I don't. And she was really embarrassed. And he was really embarrassed because he thought, this is Lady Gaga, I don't want to not like her stuff, I think she's really good, I'm a choreographer, that would be a bit awkward, maybe I'll get fired or something. So, you know, he goes off and he just says, yeah, it's brilliant, all that race of people that can't feel hate, yeah, and he's desperate to just like it, to just find a reason to like it. And Lady Gaga doesn't want him to not like her music, and she wants to be considered this brilliant arty person, so she just goes, yeah, that's what it is. If Lady Gaga wants to write an album with a subtext of pod people that can't hate, then that's up to her. I just don't think that's what she's done. So I've had some trouble getting the Chaos Emeralds lately. I've been playing quite a lot of Xbox. I'm stuck on level 5, trying to get the 5th Chaos Emerald. I've got 4 so far. If you can help me, because these aren't powerful enough on their own,